what is the biggest fear anyone could have in terms of market? Nothing but losing money in the market. This panic alone will make you try to adjust your position. You see a big red candle, suddenly you start to panic as if the whole world is going to end. Let me tell you, don't worry, and you are not alone in this. I have panicked many times, but what happens is, if you try to manage your position, and once you have managed your position, market reverse, setting you back, make you feel you shouldn't have managed the position. Now these are all the emotional conflict which we should tackle, more than focusing on strategies, indicators, price action, or for that matter any terms when it comes to stock market. So do some homework on yourself rather than putting time on other things, and believe me, it helps a lot. Now, in terms of what is going to happen to the Indian market, we have an objective. We strongly believe and still stand by that markets may touch 23,500 in the near future. That is what we are and have been focusing on our previous video. Now the question is, are we still having the same stand? And the answer is yes, we still believe that the market will touch 23,500. But there are lots of bells and whistles attached. There is a very important event in the US market tonight. That is, Trump is going to be inaugurated as the 47th president of United States, and that is going to be a major event. Just to throw you some insight, during Trump's previous term, stock markets have performed very well. Dow Jones increased from 20,000 points at the start of his term to nearly 31,000 points. By the end, S&P 500 saw an average annual return of around 13.5% under Trump's presidency, ranking behind, I think, Clinton and Obama. And if you see, Nasdaq exhibited significant growth, particularly driven by technology. So this guy is friendly when it comes to stock market, but you also have to see the other side of Trump's legacy. There are rumors Trump is going to sign series of executive orders. What orders he is going to sign, and one policy could create problem. How it is going to affect India, we will see in a bit. Now we will walk through our next target, resistance, support, what might happen, what might not happen, and also I want to tell something very important about India VIX. And and whatever I say is a reference only. I can go wrong, and and also I will I have posted today morning in our Telegram group. We post a daily market analysis and market related terms. If you are not part of our forum, I will leave the link in the description below. You can join if you want. And we also share excellent strategies for our website members. Last week we shared one strategy which is in a profit of around 3.1%. If you want, you can access that as well. Link in the description below. I will also share the strategy here so that you will get an idea. It's not rocket science, very simple. But before that, we will look the chart and what the chart is saying. Right now, if you see, this is the Nifty chart, and what I'm actually in market hours and you can see here many things happening. In fact, today morning market gapped up, which was in line with our expectation. If you are following us, we have told many times. In fact, for the last 2 or 3 videos, we have been saying market will go on the higher side. But if you have noticed what is happening to the market, you can see this 23,200 area was a very, very good resistance. In fact, today morning, once the market gapped up at around 23,300, it straightly came to around 23,200, a drop of 100 points in just maybe 15 to 20 minutes. That's not a big deal. We have seen market dropping around 200, 300 points in 5 minutes when there was expiry day trades. So this is not a big issue. But what happens next is, you can see a huge block order at around 23,200. So the previous resistance has become a support now, and you can see all the way it has broken the previous resistance of 23,000. This was the previous resistance of 23,000, and it is trying to move on the higher side, which coincides or which resonates with our objective. So there is every possibility that the market has will go on the higher side, provided there is no bad news in the US market. There is no there are no negative news in the US market. So there is every possibility that the market may go on the higher side. And in spite of market going on the higher side, I am not sure if you are noting, India VIX is also jumping. So you can relate this with many terms, which we will talk in a bit. Now Nifty, as we expected, might go to 23,500, and probably 23,500 is a good resistance, and on the downside 23,200, at least for this week expiry. 23,500 is not going to be taken out, is what we believe in terms of Nifty. And in terms of bank nifty is one index which is making huge moves in terms of there is if you compare Nifty with bank nifty with Nifty, in fact bank nifty is performing, it is up by around 2%, but Nifty is not performing at all. It's so sluggish. So that is where India VIX comes in. There are you can have a different perspective why market is rising. At the same time, India VIX is also rising. We'll also talk about that. There is a story behind this. So in terms of bank nifty, even though many people are not trading bank nifty, that is what I understand. Maybe you are trading bank nifty. So bank nifty also rejected exactly at around 49,700. Actually we expected bank nifty to go and touch 50,000, but it never happened. So the lower support for bank nifty is at around 48,500, and the higher support is around maybe 49,800, or let's say 50,000. So with that being said, we still expect this week range for Nifty and Nifty to be somewhere around 23,200 to around 23,500. I will repeat it again. We are expecting somewhere around 23,200, which is good support today, and 23,500, which has been a good resistance since last few days. So we hope that the range for Nifty for this expiry is going to be somewhere around 23,200 to around 23,500. And of course, if there is any good news, any positive news, we might cross this level, is what we believe. Now coming back to Trump's legacy, even though he has been friendly to stock market, there are some reforms that he wants to bring, from immigration and border security, energy and environment policy, tariff on imports. This tariff on imports will create a problem for India. I will tell you why. To encourage domestic manufacturing and to reduce the trade deficit, a 10% additional tariff on all imported goods into the United States has been proposed. And for China, it is a staggering 60%, targeting sectors such as technology and consumer electronics. For us, India, IT sector is going to be a dent. US is the largest market for Indian IT service contribution, contributing significantly to the revenue. Higher tariff on tech products or restrictions on H-1B visa could reduce demand for Indian IT services and talent, and this list goes on. So this brings us to the to a point or question: what happens if these reforms are signed? IT will see a major setback. All the IT stocks will be in red, and we might see some retraction, and we might have to wait for some more days for the markets to settle. So watch carefully what this mad dog is doing. With that being said, now we have seen what might be the support, what might be the resistance. We also talked about Trump's legacy. Another important point is India VIX. Now, if you see India VIX, Nifty has been going up by around 200 points, but also is India VIX going up. So what does that mean to traders, traders like you and me? How is it going to affect you? There are many ways you can see this. First is increased uncertainty. Two is despite market gain, two is a potential for reversal. Three is possible sharp movement ahead. Four is signs of overbought condition. Now this takes us to the question what we should do, and the answer is watch closely Nifty resistance level, any trigger events and institutional activity, right? So these are all the important points you will have to watch for, and you will have to see what is going to happen, what might happen. Actually, I am in market hours. As I told you, I am in market hours, and if you can see what is happening to Nifty and Bank Nifty, it is almost at Nifty is almost at around 23,000. 23,300 levels, and it might touch 23,400. Another key thing is that it is just another 100 or 150 points to touch 23,500. Maybe if market is gapping up tomorrow, if we are seeing no negative news in terms of US market, maybe we will gap up tomorrow and we will see the market going on the higher side, is what we believe, right? So I'll conclude this video. So to recap everything, we expect that the market to be around 23,200 to 23,500. I don't want to go inside Bank Nifty. And today Trump inauguration is there. He's going to sign some executive orders, which is going to be very, very important. And on that executive orders, there is very important executive order which is going to be tariff on imports. So if that is going to happen, or if that is being signed, we are going to, as India is the biggest exporter of IT products, it is going to affect the IT industry. So watch all these things, and we'll see how things work out for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I'll see you in yet another video. Till then, take care. Bye.